te Ivan men sabin kom so haya so nana kwame to so and then minia JB and so wa jene a brown suit come pa na one shirt also and paper na show bottom na say
suits design
I say paper and ja eti Ivan mache video ko
captain nyame adom e share ache
oh wada no na me share video bi o baby na wodi abre wo fire sa na kwa me ada ka no we
oh captain ase we na asa ko fa be
aba isi oba me ka mato afi dada
aya bra so ba e wa ba me ko kan be ka say twa
na number na ma wo hodo do tinam suro
my office wo de e ma de omugu ho pa se wo man so ne no mo ye adwuma unti bi yo mo
fi jana me suro
ye do mo kan ho na brabo na koso na anye sa
enu de jemi de beti me chiro ana bra
jemi se ba ne ya da no
oh guess they won't finish jemi
o de ne na Allah
guess finish jemi pa
o bi ti bi pa wa se na o TV ni so ahonya fe o jira o ya nice pa o
finish jemi pa
o we say go o mo no aduru
oh thank you Lord Jesus
en ka forma na de mo agoro no je ni o
say
zen ka forma na de mo
hey God will come here now. Yeah, Saturday we call you 1 week no.
Saturday we call 1 week. Hey, enti yeah mami Alice akosia Ohinewa
God so yeah
my executive producer
aso papa bi aso kono for
eyere mami
why say Kofi Jumani na nado
ti the day na no ti memre da ebe na ebe hwe na itimi bibia akoso fine.
Chairman Pacho before so be kono NDC for ye bibi especially about motor so mu ye bibi say ye hwe ye ka ho asa o say
me say aha
omo contest for parliamentary seats no e various constituencies no as CCC and nkofo ne omo pre ho for MC position ne ade and bi wo hono kre ye omu dia frame because constituency chairman so on penalty nti ye yi na frame meanwhile so nipa no or ye parliamentary candidate
and chairman one udi na chi campaign ban no
afa say nipa
see also on
penalty am ye yi ni dia frame
I man
am other places so sa omo contest here as parliamentary candidates no MC position at omo no afa de omo ne omo pre what is this
constituency chairman for no mo yes I had to say we catch us say dun katia say onko finance minister
can you imagine
what you say asa we catch us say dun katia say kwaji ministerial position na di any bad say obi a party executive obi nya position but I think at the constituency level the constituency chairman no near there no they should stop this. You have a parliamentary candidate. Ewo constituency. Or no, or PMC. I remember one of JM's tour to the Ashanti region.
Yeah.
He met all the parliamentary candidates and told them, say, who are one winner? No.
MC.
So PMC
or the Bemau.
Then you have a constituency chairman also contesting the parliamentary candidate. Why never have party though?
Chairman, baby, one example. Okwa Sokwa ho. Ne no a parliamentary candidate so a friend Amo Camel. On the deputy regional communication officer at the NDC. Deputy regional communication officer at the NDC. Not double as the parliamentary candidates. Ewo ho no mo. After time we drew ho no mo a omo the credentials na or qualified to even be a deputy CEO or CEO. Any position at all. MC position ni by ya. You say Can you imagine this?
Debbie,
And this is one knowledgeable guy. Share Akwesi Amankwa, Tom C. Ewokumawu. It's the same thing that is going on.
And then Asante Achim, that's Asante Achim North.
Yeah. I mean, what is this?
No. I mean,
and your friend.
Nipa no be MP. I think this year was unqualified, but the MP not qualified.
Now qualify.
And I'm and then Honorable Banibuama,
Defense Minister designate.
The Defense Minister designate Beko Appointments Committee. Now, I feel what to me, Yatutona no fine. He's a wonderful person. I mean, as a communications minister, Mahama's first administration, he did very well. And the director of elections for the NDC, he did marvelously well. So this is the second time we're going to get a medical doctor, Okoye Defense Minister. I mean, the first defense minister, a medical doctor, now Dr. Kwame Adokufo. Yeah. And Omanibuama will be the second defense minister, or a medical doctor. And he's got some huge respect for Adokufo.
Yes.
And I'm sure they will compare notes and see what they can do. Onuwa, Emmanuel Kojo Ejekum.
Okay.
Former Deputy Minister of Local Government and Rural Development.
Yeah.
Now, Minister Designate, Minister of State in charge of special initiatives. Special initiatives.
How comes to the enemy?
Special initiatives. I think there a few other initiatives.
Yes, manifestos to be
there were special things to be sure. I mean, the supply of the sanitary pads to well, and then the minister designates for works, housing, and water resources.
Yes.
Gilbert.
Ajay Kenneth Gilbert, also coming from the Ashanti region. So, Omanibuama from the Eastern region, Emmanuel Kojo Ejekum from Bronga Hafo, and then Ajay from Ashanti region, and then Linda Oklu, Obenewa Oklu,
yeah.
Or a member of parliament.
Yeah, sure.
Onua Beko as the minister designate for the Greater Accra region, and then Charity, Oba Charity, Oba Charity. Designate for Ahafo region.
Oh, okay.
So at least you have two regional ministers. Ivan, so far, how far with Mahama?
Captain, I think it's early days yet, but so far so good. That is what I would say. Because the last time, maybe I had my catcher said, in the second coming, you know, actually somebody I said, Onim the Oye. He's on top of issues. Sometimes the clarity of thoughts, not some of the decisions, and I will make it in as a foreign team. This is a person with a clear-cut plan, what he intends to push through. No, he's ready to do it. And major decisions are what take in this is somebody Onim the Oye, and all that we are hoping is it will continue like this. Because as a president, you know, one thing me person who say you have to be very decisive. As a president, you know, there is no time to linger over a choice. I say, you must always be precise and you know what you're doing. And I think that so far he has been able to demonstrate that with some of the major decisions that he's taken. The last time in the JB about the number of ministries. Now you can slash down from 30 to 23, I will say 60, and I think that particular thing is on course. And several other decisions are now. When you now have fixed the country, need a whole lot of agitation there, cause now major part of it has to do with your friend is a constitutional review, and I think he has set up a committee. Your constitution, now you review, and to me, that is one thing I am so much impressed because Captain, your constitution, now clearly you see, this is a document, essential portions of it out level in the essence, considering where we are today. And you see, constitution is supposed to be a living document. I reflected the daily aspirations of the people. enti wuduru baabi na nipa no ejina 2024 na constitution ejina 1992 there is a clear gap. There is a need for us to just come together, and I think that particular decision to review the constitution is cool. Now there are critical portions me free say now you turn the things around. We can't about Article 71 holders and then as a form, but I think beyond that, there are several things that we need to do. I can say this per day my government officials because more to kind and as a for it's a waste of money. That money, you bet me a channel to other areas, you bet me offer job opportunities for a number of people. These are some of the tough decisions as a president that you need to make at this point in time. So I think so far so good. But one thing I can't has to do with the elections. Over the years, it's one thing statement about one thing investigation because I don't know how far that particular investigation I get it to. And yet they see what was an ano. Yet G3 body part being to man not being tipety one thing, and you have people sitting on radio seeking to justify this barbaric act all in the name say for one two or reason. Captain, Mahama's presidency investigation, but you see these issues are becoming one too many. It shouldn't be just investigation and you will hear nothing. This issue is something that we need to pursue to a logical conclusion. Now, whoever that is culpable in this particular execution, among for say me who's a execution or execute and in a civilized country like ours, we can't sit here and be entertaining some of these things. So whoever are culpable, so far that particular execution, of course, is concerned, that investigation must be conducted in the full glare of the public. Sabaya Ghana for being confidence once again. Well, we live in a country where state institutions have become some kind of bandit groups. Anybody at all with arms, can just shoot and kill people. And when it happens, you don't see any seriousness on the part of the state in pursuing some of these things. For instance, how many times I am a police for? The only time yet proper investigation and they see Okumase as a wase. And no crowd didn't say that conclusion. They say Nipa not committee, not a high court judge. And he was able to, it was an independent body. About trouble until you was a sound crew for no car, no money for said na police for a canon. But 2 years I could go on chain claiming so where I come for. So when you have state institutions engaging in some of these things, I think there is one thing hanging on President Mahama, even though he has given assurance, say it will be investigated. It shouldn't be just, it should be investigated, Captain. We need to pursue this particular matter. Whoever gave that kill order, whoever killed who, yes, a Ghana for whom, Sabe a bit boarding the confidence in Ghanaians once again. Because we can't just wake up a day and say, and now call demonstration crowd through. Because any trigger happy guy with gun can just shoot you anytime and get away. And the state will not make any FSA investigation. We cannot live in that particular country. You go into elections. You boni part for almost 4 good years. You tell Kromobia for in the arms. Obian call for investigation. Those who called for the president never listened to anybody. So, Ebasano minor baba banana republica said, we don't value life, and that is what I see in this country. In recent times, some of the commentaries that I listen to on social media will justify say we don't even value life. Because in another jurisdiction, you can't just do this and get away with it.
You're sure.
You can't go to America or any other country and say, "Maboni patu sa akeke," without any reason. Now even George Floyd didn't buy people who were responsible, they charged them with murder. And I know Abrante Yokobo Mami to the fear coon near America, or no, they charge him with murder. So say, in as much as we're professional, you have the luxury to be, exert force and then as a form you are also limited by certain law, and you can't go haywire and do certain things. We are nobody. But Captain, in the last 10 years, incident yes see okroma ya kun we ya bo we to ya esi akwache enkransan ya kwachi obi woni dem ahomache ena ye kokun no protest na se for by any part down so when ena yetimi akase ya investigation we na logical conclusion ni what be that yet na police officers ye say omo na billion van omo ta chire ye chi ne kwose police cells ye ne ba ya ho so ahomache na ye yina kobo ni tuo all that we got was a funny statement from the police. Nothing sensible. Till date, nothing has been done. So you see, a man for confidence and trust in state institutions are waning considerably. And I think that it's time for us to revive that particular trust and hope. Our public in all these institutions, and President Mahama coming back, and I'm sure that he knows these things, and he need to work to revive it, because trust and confidence in state institutions is zero. It's the reason why I never who petition as surface here. People are asking, say, the EC boss should go. Well, Captain, how can you live in the country and for 4 good years somebody's sole discretion will disenfranchise a whole community for 4 years without a representation?
Sir.
That is a clear breach of constitutional right of those people, or human right, fundamental human right, enshrined in the constitution, bestowed on them on the constitution. But one person decided, say, I have the power, so she took it away from them, and that person was an EC boss. You understand? So I think that time has come. I know people might want to believe, so yeah, man for but this time, no, it is not about the man for it is about doing the right thing. And me, my catcher say, James will be a petitioner, me and Casa Metro, and it's good, a lot of petitions are surfacing, and it shouldn't be just James. They say, na Enriana Muagu, you've heard the saying. Register me teteo sa hwan na asefo ma hu so munyo mudi nka ho. These people are you see, these people are just nuisance. We need to just flash them out. You see, officials, they are all nuisance. We need to flash them. We need to flash them off. Captain, these people, they are continuing stay, threatening your democracy.
Why did I come to it?
It's a fact. Captain, go out there and ask people whether they have trust in our institutions. And in a democracy, you need to have absolute trust and unwavering confidence in state institutions. And look at the court today. How many people even trust justice? So when Ghana need
power, no justice.
Yes. So that is the notion. And no binya sama or person fan kokoni nyanya kwa ntwa kobo bia na so court because we saw kwa justice. We need to repair the system. Sabaya, once again justice will come to the people. Once again hope will come. Confidence will be inspired again. Sabaya, Jenny na ye koro. Me say this whole 4 years isn't about making Ghana extraordinary. It's about building the foundation for Ghana to take off. And all that we need to do from from your friends saying economy, from everything, preparing the workforce and as a forum, schools and seven as a forum, we need to set the stage. We once again, a bit take it off, Captain, because you understand, say, okay, school system and the challenges that students go through. People are coming out of the university who be saying, because there is a huge gap between your friends saying what is taught at the school and the job that is available at the job market. There is a huge mismatch. So people come out of the university, they can't fit into the job market. It's a problem that we need to fix as a country. We need to train young crowdfunders on also better than inside baby. Sabaya free university buy. It's not just about somebody camera. Beyond that, you can't do anything sensible. And then countries are moving extra to ensure say they train the workforce or deliver on the needs of the people. So example, China take it, and China is where it is today. And I think that as a country, baby, your mistakes are we need to learn from, because it cannot be the usual way say we can't do nothing to help ourselves when everything that is needed for us to survive, we are say. Now, no matter what I know about a bossy situation that's for Captain. Look at the mineral regime I will say. As a young person who live in the bossy, a honor, yawo no, na asasena or the baby dino asasena say. Apart from that, the toxic exposure obenya because of the mining activities, and there is absolutely nothing I will be in his behalf. Say, and so these are your share, and as for these things that people are not doing, and you think people will just keep quiet? And America just said, because of free flow of information, they read around. And remember, we saw a comparison about South Africa and other countries at this same company, A2 Good. You see. So if you don't attend to the needs of the people, some of these uprisings are likely to to pop up. For sorry, People have been engaging them, and there are several other places people are going. Because when they read around, they see say they deserve something and they are not getting. And again, when they look at the health conditions and the way our moon getting exposed to her, the people on their own will rise. So time has come for us to draw lessons from these things. Now you look at your mineral regimes, you know, now you're making sure say a benefit here, because these are some of the things that we can do to turn things around, and I think that will work for us.
All right, for the first time in the history of this country, the presidency, there's going to be a chief of staff for the vice president.
Chief of staff for the vice president.
Yes. So I have this release coming from the presidency. Mr. Alex Percival Segbefia, on a chief of staff to the vice president.
Oh, I see.
The American way.
Okay, so the president no one the chief of staff.
That's overall chief of staff.
That's Julius Debra.
That is Julius Debra.
Okay.
And he was the chief of staff. Vice president.
Oh, okay.
Or reported to Julius Debra.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
And I was Mrs. Martha Graham, on a head of administration. She said, "One we are office of the vice president, no." And I said, "We are vice president office. We are vice president."
They have been assigned a particular.
They are assigned a particular role.
Yeah,
you have a proper designation. And to say, "Who say vice president office one administration in Korea? They are come me. Alberta Graham."
No guru boy be.
There we go, boy be anya adwuma ho.
Oh.
And he head of administration ba me Owurayere Alberta Graham. And afei Professor Theresa Enin, presidential staffer and special aide to the vice president. So the professor is having a professor as a special aide.
Serious combination. Serious combination. But the professor in there.
Minim the area of study and specialization. Miss Daniela.
But the dinner can refer to the other Daniela.
Onua. Miss Daniela. Matthias. Secretary to the vice president.
Oh, okay.
Secretary to the vice president. Dr. Samuel Ofosu Ampofo.
That's Sami Photo.
Sami Photo, a policy advisor, political, to the office of the vice president.
Oh, I see.
Professor.
But you see, strategically, before I mean, we're positioned at a very romantic areas, strategic areas. Maybe to say Professor Alabi, Kyei chairman. Ghana Commercial Bank. What how to say?
Kogune. Professor Sharif Mahmoud Khalid. One man I mean na wa be e ba ne sikasem ntoto ya. Wa be pa. And don't forget the vice president, by convention, on a head of the economic management team.
Sure.
It is Professor Sharif Mahmoud Khalid, a policy advisor. Economic, Emma Vice President. Then Dr. Hamza Zakaria, also
academia for professor,
also a policy advisor, economic. And I say Miss Mansa Amwa Ewa Erengibel. That's right, Onua. Also a serious finance person.
Oh, okay.
So also a policy advisor, finance, and office of the vice president. And I feel Dr. Mariam Rahinatu Idrisu, policy advisor, social sector.
Oh, I see.
Because they say, President Amayati say, vice president office, work hand in hand with the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection, and 3 other ministries. Education can say. Unsupervised ministries. That's what I'm saying, that we should be able to define the role of the vice president. Absolutely. And Mahama has done that absolutely. Number 2, Mahama Pratt.
Oh.
What's the pride banner?
Mahama Pratt, and a press secretary.
Emma,
the office of the vice president. And so for now, when you bring some person, more honestly.
I'm going anyway. I'm going anyway. I'm going anyway. Vice President. I'm going to go from Coca.
What's it?
I'm going to go from Coca.
Oh, yeah.
Who the Fiat go Vice President office? I'm going from Coca.
Shade when you Fiat go shade that. Oh, it didn't get a show. Any part it do, unlike before. Office of the Vice President. You have about 37 people. Mahama cutting it down to 10. From 37 to 10.
Wow.
From 37 to 10. Vice President, the office of Jubilee House. One cannot be a drama president. No. Once one year drama. No. In the office of the Vice President, in the 37, no. Wakati 27 a film. I said 10. I don't know you.
No, but I mean, he's shown a true leader and
all right.
A lot of in presidency.
Captain. Yeah. Why are the JDM? Why are there? Because disappointment, dear Charlie. Which I say, now when they are all you're not in person Obama. We were quiet who say, or penny beer minimum, penny coffee beer. Oh, we hearing him, only nada. A dear chin, I don't pack, sir, 9 months. I feel Obama call when they say, Fessi Cabra was ready a fool. Hey. Obi ano yerete enti JDM abona homode. I mean, this is what we are looking forward because senior na akwa enkro na akwa na nka woyama yenyina ya hwe yedwane akọ but say the em say o call him back say yembra but captain me the me penny say constitution or better achieve falling nso a onhwe fallingness nso Ghanaians in diaspora no one one kan okay just in quick case in the buy no also okay so be amended na foreigners oja Ghana for
no I think it's a parliamentary home baby. I mean the speaker even spoke about that.
Yeah, no for more teme da se abra no ma wo mu de oji se obi ankoka bibi was he ye ne ekro no ya fa enso ye fa nkosi hwe nti e be se JDM se saade no since ya was set sa committee ne there look into that because no so beboa because most of Ghana on say ye ne wa abrochi no mo wa abrochi me dey say me Ghana ne me Ghana o mo wa abrochi no ye input very huge o yes ye boa pa enti ye hwe ne look that area and so I beboa and secondly so no na appointee we ya wo de ama no ade ye me da wo mu say youth e wo mu pa mrantie ne maba wa wo. He set this agenda because of Ranti and Mabawan Omu ye political party activists, especially Okoja to no money win more. Umunim underground youth noir. And I don't know. Do you watch this guy?
Dr. Frank Amwakohene.
Ashanti Regional.
Chairman. So he was super.
And I
just snippets of it.
Dr. Frank Amwakohene. Super.
Yeah. Now, all responded to
Quintino
about former Ashanti Regional Minister Kokate Sword, then another so Kokate Sword, then Kokate Sword, the other sword.
Sword Naira.
He's going to look for the sword and
that guy is super.
Yeah, or a very super. And then so I'm a boy, so I like the weird. The man is on top. When say Krumad here and Sassin someday everybody knows. But I believe say this man can do it. Ocean appointees here benina no. I learned one of the guy say Chama Kwesi BB MPP Nibi. Now he was talking about Okoje to Abrakwa de and say Okoje to Abrakwa de no de and Kamahama fan and I'm say nana de wona be appointment am I.
O say
Okoje to Abrakwa foreign affairs no and cannot de because if a hono mono send ya honi city no ka ompe ubi na nko wonfa ne nko baby foforo na am say na tama na wo boss no say country rutimi to ne fo say nenua ata onyini mfiri ho na ne de wo na wo be my appointment you see MPP for no de ne be ka kire omu no say e ma omu nyom ho say omu no nyansa sene obi a okurum ha say enough is enough. We have been tolerated them for very quite long and this time omuntina omu bench na omu nhwe ye ne wa ba mu. We can do it and do it well. And until you pick coach be from other side. You pick coach be from other side because moto coach blaster maniko ene blaster cry you hunu biem. Yensa metie mo nsemo me fa mo nsemo ma ye hu me kire ye. enti ebepa wo macha wo munya adwuma no ma JDM ene ne nkrofo wo hwe vice president nkrofo ya wadu ma beya professors omukura omunkrofo professors se ne wo ah na omu na ebekọ akochi edi captain me de meka nyina ne se ye de mpabo beta JDM achi to the extent they say baby na Ghana akwa akodru no se yenye enipa wo experience to the JDM nanka wa ma meboa ma yi Ghana fo amfiri sa wo ha no wo kai twitwidi na mpacho em se post ba ko bo em se JDM dabla ne wura ya fiu Bank of Ghana Anderson what that's all
oh Debbie oh say
acho
some of the
massa just some of the bibia ni
nyabotre
ache
nyabotre na Anderson akwa what what there
na ne tile mi wo se ona ne wo che ibi o
obe che also some of
massa wonya na wonko
Debbie institutions
bi o 66 billion bia ka bia
Debbie institutions bi o ha ye board ye okudi ya de o te wontimi nko
but such institution kura de sen ka ye 10 no me de ka beto Ghana so
me ba wo de enye hwe obekọ
captain wo fa no
na sabi omo consider
eti yenya na yenja ne kwan na wonko because ye 68 billion ka bia se me ameto Ghana so bi ya bre wo mo aden de wo no ani aka wa mra mo de odo ba ye kora woko de odo ba ye oko wate ase eko enti no ye besre na Ghana for the empire ata JDM ne na pamfo achi na younger generation na o ma bemu no o mo meye ya no fo die ne bi upon cromine association for die ne bi o mo mra no meye adwuma mra the youth of this country because that is what we are looking forward so o ma beye sa ne ma no mo so betoto papa so de ne o mu defeat kra de ne beye west by yenim say you gidi o mu say ne o mo sia starting no they will end up with a good reasons ebeboa Ghana ma Ghana akoso enti ebesre wo mo ti akira wo mo toto bo ba park so no na nse de menten ho afenyo o tu kwan ana because them say two sittings in me share dem ho no but in ka wan kokora wa ma bi kura nkeye em say no the other guy the original court no prempe he did well enti no enne ye hwe appointees ya omoko one of them I was looking forward to was the defense. Emso Onukra Nebeye, a very nice guy. And JDM so far so good. And now Wamaya who said no attention, no sheniema. Now I sheniema so good, a shemwa dear, and no more day baffled. And Timinim say Ghana can be great again. Ghana say sir. So we shouldn't talk about say Ghana say Ghana can be great again. Why we have a great leadership like JDM? To face the problem the whole so amount for betu 2 year eja no na nim say ache sesi idea Ghana for our demand is so huge to the extent they say now our expectation from the previous administration